Landlords' mortgage arrears doubles in 1 year. Today is the 8th of February 2024. This article was published by the BBC News website 15 minutes ago. Now, what it's saying is a number of landlords who have fallen behind on their mortgages has jumped according to the figures from the banking industry. Buy-to-let mortgages in arrears more than doubled in the final 3 months of 2023 compared to the same period the year before. 124% rise was likely to be the result of high mortgage interest rates. However, this only accounts for a small fraction of mortgages that are still being paid off. Now, this next thing is mental. Look at this. UK Finance said there was 13,570 buy-to-let mortgages in arrears in the final quarter of last year. There are nearly 2 million mortgages being repaid by landlords in total. So what's happened here is that because the interest rates have gone up so much when landlords are looking to refinance meaning remortgage, the mortgage payment has increased significantly. Now, a lot of times what's happening is the rent may be just about covering the mortgage, so landlords are trying to increase the rents on that side, but there are actual occasions where probably a lot of these people where the rent doesn't cover the mortgage. So there's a shortfall every single month where the landlord has to dip into their own pocket to make up for that shortfall. Now, if they can't do that, then what's happening is they're falling into arrears where they're not making the monthly mortgage payment either on time or they're not making it at all. The article goes on to say, look, the situation is particularly bad in London for landlords and tenants alike. Moves to repossess homes from landlords was at the highest level since the pandemic, UK Finance have said. From the National Residents Landlords Association said that more than 8 out of 10 buy-to-lets were on interest-only repayment terms, leaving them harder hit by high rising mortgage interest rates. So what's happened is a lot of landlords, because the rates were so low previously, were taking the maximum loan available. So typically on a buy-to-let mortgage, you can take a 75% mortgage loan. Now, because the rates were low, the rents were clearly paying the mortgage and they were left with a lump sum every single month. Now, a lot of landlords kept just gearing up to the max, 75%. So think of it this way, you're buying a property, 75% loan to value on another one, but no one anticipated the rates to go this high. So what's happened is a lot of these landlords who don't have a balanced portfolio, so what I mean is they've geared up and taken out the maximum loans on everything they can, they're finding that the higher interest rates now are affecting them. On some of those properties, the rent is not covering the mortgage because they're so highly geared. So remember, when you are looking to be an investor, always think about trying to have a balanced portfolio. Yes, you may want some properties on interest only, but always consider repayment mortgages as well on buy-to-let properties. The reason being is having a balanced portfolio can offset potential interest rate rises like this. So your portfolio will be slightly balanced, whereas in like if you had a mortgage, for example, of £50,000 on a property worth 100,000 and the rates have gone up, the monthly payment on that £50,000 is going to be less compared to a £75,000 mortgage because you're not geared up to the max. And on repayment, you're paying off part of the capital every single month as well. Now, I know it's not the ideal thing for many investors, but it's definitely worth considering. I've got many clients who have actually taken this approach where they've put some of their mortgage properties on repayment and then some on interest only, and they haven't been affected by the current situation. So if you're a property landlord or an investor, I want to hear your thoughts. Is your portfolio balanced? Are you geared up to the max on everything? Are the current interest rate rises affecting you? Is your rent covering your mortgage? Let me know in the comments.